Oh, I am live. Hello, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're watching this. Welcome to today's live stream. So I'm just shuffling some cards here. I have my coffee, I have my water, I have my cards, I have my guides. I am ready to go. So I'm just gonna hang on and just double check. So I pull a few cards that I am live streaming. So I'm live streaming in a few places. So let me just check that I am in the right place. Oh, I think so. Okay, so welcome if you're also watching the replay. So feel free to comment and I'll check back in. So this is, I think, live stream number 20. It's like I have the ability not to remember numbers, even though I type in the description myself. I still can't remember. Yeah, it's day 20. So I've been doing these 365-day live streams. So we're on day 20. It's going well. I feel good about it. So today I thought I will do the kind of one that I was doing previously, and doing some lovely card channeled messages, guidance, perspectives, whatever wants to come through on this full moon. So happy Sunday, happy full moon. And the way that we do messages, just for any of you who have not maybe tuned in before, and if you don't know, I'm Marie Fleming Grant and I'm founder of the Awake Revolution. So you'll be either watching this on my Facebook profile, my Awake Revolution business page, or my YouTube channel of the same name. So how this works then, for those of you who haven't tuned in before, is when I pull, really I'll just pull cards for general messages. I invite you, if you're here live, you can always pop a comment below if you would like a message. I'll just tune in a minute to see how we're going to do it this week. But how we do it, so if you're just sitting back and watching and you just want to get into these energies, it's also a really great way to tune in. You can just receive, because how it works is, as I channel the information, I'm also channeling the energies. That's why a lot of people, when they tune in, you can really either feel like quite expansive, magical, clicked in. Sometimes you can feel sleepy, sometimes you can feel relaxed, because there's a lot of high frequency energy coming through as I'm speaking, because I am channeling the Arcturians and the angelic realm, and they are my beautiful guides who are here to help humanity assist in their healing, their growth, their development. And there's so much love here for all of us on the planet, and I'm very honored to be able to channel through the beautiful energies. They are incredible. So if you're just choosing just to tune in and listen, you're most welcome. And how it works is, even if I'm tuning into a specific individual, if they're requesting some guidance, it's an invitation to you to really receive whatever you need to receive. So same as card messages, whether it's for collective or individual, if you hear something that resonates with you, really receive that, because I believe that fully. We don't hear things by accident. Hello, Wisteria. Thank you for joining. We don't hear things by accident, and often somebody else will ask something that's very in tune with where you are right now, and just that message you perhaps needed to hear and receive. So just allow yourself to receive whatever you do. And equally, as I share information, perspectives, ideas, guidance, equally, it's never to convince or persuade. So if I share anything at any point on this live stream or anywhere else that doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't feel like the thing, I really invite you just to release that as well, because this is really about, and my guides are always about, helping you tune in to what is true for you. And so imagine if I channel some kind of guidance very specific on this certain issue, you might be at a very different stage, so it may not relate to you. So this is always about using your own intuition and tuning in. So all my work is about guiding you back into the truth, and you always know what that truth is for you. So that's how we're going to do it. So I've already pulled a couple of cards just to kind of share right now. So how are you feeling, first of all? Because this, let's just see what they want to say about this energy right now. So there's there's potent, powerful energies continuously on the planet. So whatever you're feeling right now, okay, first message is to really, for some of you are feeling this, not all of you, to really release the pressure, release all the pressure right now around full moon, it being a certain time of year. it being a certain day of the week and all of these expectations. So yeah, because there's a lot of pressure. So they're showing me kind of around the head. There's like a lot of pressure. A lot of us have right now. It's the final. They're saying it with a smile, but it's like the final quarter of the year kind of energy for a lot of ambitious people. Hi Tracy. Hi Jan. There's a lot of like pressure around the timetable, around you're nearly at the end of 2022 and what have you achieved, and you need to get ready for 2023. And they're just inviting everyone that this resonates with to just take a breath right here, literally right now, and release, and just get into the space of it is okay. There's an expansiveness of time. Time can expand around you. And so it's a real invitation of a little bit, as we were talking about on my live stream yesterday. I did a live stream yesterday with Michael around coming out of logic into the vibrational. So it's just a reminder that you can just release the pressure and know, they want you to know, whoever this relates to, that so much change could occur in one afternoon. So much, hey Emma, so much change could occur in a week, right? So when we kind of get into the calendar and the time of year and all of the logical constructs that we're taught on the earth plane, it takes us away from the now moment. So they just want to start with just helping you release, release, release on this full moon. Release with your breath. Let go of any pressures that you're telling yourself. Tap into what you know is true. Relax into the knowing that everything is moving in accordance with your own divine timing. It's different for each of us. And letting go and releasing today in this moment of this idea that perhaps you're behind in some way, that you're less than, that you're not enough. Release, release, releasing these kinds of energies. And there's lots of emotions coming up for many of you today and beyond that. Collectively, there's a lot of energies coming up that are releasing. So you've got your own, have fun, right? We've got our own stuff. And then we've got the collective stuff. So we're going to be feeling both. We're feeling our own, whatever we've got. We all have stuff. We all have stuff, whatever path we're on, we all have our own stuff. But we've also got the collective energy swelling around. So there's a lot of that going on. So we can really feel sometimes the stresses, the strains, the pressures, the overwhelm, the overload. Sometimes the feelings of, they're saying, even if you feel like it's almost like a feeling of you have a lot on your plate sometimes, but even though you're looking, there really maybe isn't a lot going on in your calendar, but there's still often a feeling of busyness. There's a lot going on. And this is a lot of the collective energies being stirred up. A lot of people's areas in need of healing are coming up to the surface. So they're saying, don't fear this, don't stress this, it's just coming up to the surface, and collectively we're doing it. So even if you're in your life and you are personally feeling great, you will still be picking up some of this. So it's a bit of a tumultuous time, definitely, but so much goodness, and we still get to create our own like reality inside of it, right? So see, been feeling super emotional and also lack of energy, maybe due to overwhelm. Yeah, but I'm working on setting smaller goals to help relieve the overwhelm. That is a perfect move. Yeah, because smaller steps. Yeah, and they want to remind you as well, the small steps are powerful. There's a lot of emphasis on big leaps, right? But small steps are the steps that help you grow. So they're just really encouraging you to do that. That's a good thing. Jan, feeling stressed. Yeah. There's a lot of stress. Yeah, taking time for you is what's coming in straight away. Yeah, a real message of really, can you tune out the world and everybody, including your loved ones? It doesn't mean that you don't love them. It doesn't mean that you're not there for them, but there's an emphasis for you on just really like closing the door, like, they show me like a bath, whether it's a physical bath for you or not, but it's that energy of when you get in the bath, you close that bathroom door, and it's a non-negotiable, right? You don't leave that bathroom door open and for people to come in and out, probably. Probably not. So having that kind of bubble bath energy, okay, in your life, and any of you that need it, is where can you just close the door and let yourself be for a few moments each day if you can, because it's so important right now. There's a lot going on. So just tuned in, Emma. So much can change in an afternoon and you're not behind. Love it. I'd love a message card if you feel drawn, please. Lovely. Yes, absolutely. So I think Wisteria wanted, yeah, let's just see. Okay, so I've got Wisteria and Emma. Anyone else, just pop a comment below. So I've just pulled 3 cards very quickly before I came on, just to save some time. Just kind of general messages just for any of you that need to hear it. So the first one I got was create space. This one, if you've tuned in before, it comes up a lot. I swear I shuffle this whole deck, right? I don't know how many cards in this particular deck. Like, there's a whole lot. Hi Lynn, hi. There's a whole deck, right? So when you shuffle and I really give them a good shuffle, and it always makes me laugh when the same cards keep coming up. So create space is a repetitive message, but it's one that we need, and we were just talking about it. So creating space, especially today, full moon energy. Yeah, creating space and just giving yourself some quiet, right? It's not a complicated message, but just it's a reminder, and today's a great opportunity to do that. And then the next card, again, this is a extremely repetitive one. This continuously comes out, is let go. Let go. So I'm just going to ask them to expand on that, because let go, I don't know about you, but here on the earth plane, let go can be lovely and liberating, and sometimes it can be bloody annoying, and sometimes it can cause a lot of stress because we're trying to let go. So I'm just going to ask them to stream a message through to help, because who here feels let go is sometimes creates the opposite, the opposite energy, the complete opposite energy sometimes. Okay, let me just see what they would like to share on the letting go. Okay, so then straight away, yeah, there's some struggle with that. So straight away, and when I get the information, by the way, so I want to just explain it because I receive their energy. So sometimes when they answer, there's like I can feel the smile and the laughter that comes with it. There's a lot of humor. So with that one, they're just saying letting go of the need to let go. So even though this card is about letting go, the letting go is around the need to do anything. So letting go isn't just about letting go of your strains, letting go of your struggles, letting go of something that's holding you back, although those things you absolutely can. They're saying letting go of the need to do anything right now. So okay, so they're just right here, right now, because a lot of you are needing this. They're just asking us to take 3 breaths. So just take the first step, 1 breath all the way in, literally as you're listening. And just hold it at the top for a moment, and then exhale. But as you do, really exhale. Just do 2 more. Breathing all the way in. Hold it at the top just for a couple of seconds. And then when you're ready, just let it go. Okay. And then the third one, all the way in, breathing all the way in. Holding it at the top for a couple of seconds, and then just letting it go. Okay. And just hold yourself in that space for a moment. And they're just reminding you that this is really what letting go is. So sometimes humans create this letting go energy, and it becomes a very mental construct. It becomes something that you're focusing very much with your minds, of letting go of ideas and all of these other energies, which is absolutely beneficial if it feels beneficial and easy for you. If you start to feel that you're trying to let go and you're trying to work hard at letting something go, simply return to the breath. Return in the way that we've just done. 3 breaths, 5 if you need them, 10 if you really need them. And just taking the breath, because actually taking the breath in your body, you're in the energy of letting go. Letting go is the exhale. So just do it again. Just breathe in. And notice as you exhale, exhale is release. Exhale is your shoulders drop a little bit more. As you exhale, your stomach muscles relax. You can't tense your stomach. Do it again if you want to test it out. You can't tense your stomach muscles at the same time as you exhale, right? So letting go then is more about the breath, more about getting away from the idea of trying to let go and trying to do anything, because that's the thing that keeps us in the loop. So let me know how that feels, because that's a real, it's a real thing. And then the third card I just pulled generally was awakening. I love it. I love this. Just breathe that in right now. I love this. Just take a breath there. Awakening. A lot of us are going through massive amounts of awakening. Awakening is a process. A lot of people feel that I am awake now, right? Have you seen it on, people talk about it, I'm awake. Are you awake? I'm awake. Are you one of those ones who are awake? And I think I saw a post earlier today, so I like observing, and I think somebody had said, how many people do you know that are awake? That kind of question. It was like, and then they were kind of counting. But what does it mean? Like, how can you say if you're awake or not? There's an element of that, but I like the word awaken. And obviously my business is called the Awake Revolution, right? But the energy is the Awake Revolution is about there being a revolution. It's not a one-time thing. It's a revolution, right? That we're creating inside of ourselves and in the world. That's how I kind of named the business, the Awake Revolution. So awakening is an ongoing process. So message here is to allow yourself to continue on the journey. So that means we get to screw up. It means we get to not need to get everything so perfectly. We're evolving all the time. We're moving, we're shifting, we're growing. Notice how you feel now compared to a year ago. And it's okay if in some areas you feel like you've declined. It's never really that way, but you might feel that. But just notice how maybe more aware you are this year than you were last year. Notice even a lot of us have had changes just in the last few months. I feel like personally, I don't know about you, let me know how you feel, but I feel like every month it's like a different version of me coming through. So if we get into the energy of awakening, it's an ongoing process. We don't have to put pressure. This is all about releasing pressure today, I feel. And just know that you are evolving. So you're not behind, you're evolving, right? So that's so important. It's like we think that we have to get somewhere, we have to get there, but we're going to be evolving and awakening throughout our entire lives, right? And I recognize that in myself. I'd never say, even though I'm channeling and I'm guiding others, like I'm not done and I'm not all sorted. I'm going to be hopefully learning in the very final week of this life. Hopefully it's going to be a lot later. I'd quite like to go to 86. Might go longer if I feel like it. We'll see how the world is and how I feel. Yeah, I see myself as someone who in the last week of life is still learning. I still learnt something that week. So just to take the pressure off, right? And just see it as a continuous kind of stream of evolving. I think that's helpful. You're welcome. Hello, Natalie. Lovely to have you here. I can't see there's an emoji and I can't see it off this screen. I'll check it out on my phone. Thank you for being here. Okay. So I'll do some individual messages now. And again, as I said, as I'm sharing these individual messages, even though if they're not strictly for you, absolutely take the messages, because a lot of people overlap and often messages are for the collective anyway. So Emma, you're saying you've been really sick this weekend. Oh, bless you. Definitely feels like my body is reacting to everything that's been going on in my head and life. Yeah. You've been going through massive change. So that's not a surprise. Your body's having to just go, time out. We need to embody all of that. Oh, a waving emoji. Oh, okay. It was a wave. Thank you. It's come out. It looks like a piece of cheese. I don't know if that's because it's through StreamYard. It might be or it could just be my deteriorating eyesight or my desire for cheese, because I love cheese. But to me, it looked like a piece of cheese, but I will enjoy it. Joy. Hello, Anamika. Lovely to have you here. Okay, so let me just go through in order. And I shall share. So I may pull a card for you if guided, or it may just be a message. We'll see. Let's see. Okie dokie. Oh yeah, and before I do, just because I'm going to forget, a quick one, because before I will forget to say this, Coded Healing, my 8-week program, it starts tomorrow evening UK time. So just any of you who are last minute people, like I often am, I have put the links in the description to this video. So wherever you're watching it, if on Facebook, you'll see it above. On YouTube, go into the video description. And I've put links there. So if you check out the ways of working with me, you can find Coded Healing there. And this is actually, it's going to be an 8-week program all about clearing, releasing. It's the deep dive version of all of this kind of energy. So we've got a lovely group. We're going to start tomorrow evening. So just in case you just want to jump in on there, the link is, or if you cannot find it, just message me. But the link is somewhere there, okay? Because I'll forget to tell you at the end of this live stream. Okay. Let's see. Oh, right, Wisteria. Okay, so you said, love anything you might have for me today. Love, please, and thank you. Okay, absolutely. So let me just see. Card or okay, we're gonna just stream some messages. Okay, it's easier. So, okay, so straight away, lovely lady, it's trust in yourself, trust in your own decision making, trust in your own power. So you're on this journey, they're saying, and obviously we're public here, so it's they're aware of that, so they're just letting you know that you're on your journey. What if you were to trust that you knew what you were doing? So starting to step into a great deal of your own inner power, and starting to they're showing me like a lever. So it's like a lever that just goes like that. So let's say it's pointing to doubt, second guessing yourself, right, on that side of it. So they want you to just pull the lever. They're showing me like over here to, I now trust myself, I now trust my decisions, I now trust my guidance, and start to embody and practice that energy. So they're saying it's literally, even if you may believe and feel this sometimes, but even if you don't, see it as what you're doing is you are choosing it from the vibrational menu. This is how it works. You're literally choosing it, and you're going to almost put it on. They're showing me like wear it as a badge now. So if you need to write those phrases down, put them as a reminder. They're saying just walk around your home, just saying it to yourself. And this, again, they're expanding this message because there's a few more of you that will also need this one. So yeah, so trusting your own process, trusting your own decision, and starting to step into the energy of that will really serve you, because it's just pulling that lever into this now. And when you do, it just shifts your track. Okay, so let me know how that feels. But we're connected anyway, so we can deep dive into some of that. That is fine. Okay. Oh, let's see. Let us see. Hold on. Right. So I'm hoping I'm going to scroll through and just do it in order. If you've asked a question and I jumped ahead, just pop another comment, because on StreamYard it just sometimes occasionally I don't see all the comments, so I don't want to miss anyone. Okay. So Wisteria. Let's see. Okay, Emma. Okie dokie. Yeah, I think we're just going to channel through. Let's just see. Oh, let's see. Oh, or Wisteria. I'm okay with transparency. Totally are. I received this so thankfully. I've been attempting to do just that. Oh, perfect. I'm going to work more at it. Thank you. Oh, good. Okay. I love how I'm always surprised because like, well, they know more than I do. I'm just the messenger. But yeah, okay, you've been already attempting to do that. So they seem to say it in a way that you already understood that. So I am pleased for you. Good. And it's a practice. It is a practice of when we've been in that energy of second guessing. I never used to trust myself at all. I used to have the story of I pick bad relationships. I used to tell myself, like, if I went into a room, I would attract the psycho. Literally, and I had evidence to back that up. I would tell myself stories that I was this. We have to do that self-deprecating thing. We kind of take the piss out of ourselves as if, oh, we always screw up, ha ha ha. That often starts to become a story. So actually, by dropping that, we forget that that's very disempowering. We do it with humor. I used to do it with humor all the time. I was like the haha, the Bridget Jones, the kind of crap relationships. I could meet my friends and laugh. And so I kind of took that identity on, and then I didn't trust myself. And then, it started to become a story. So when you start to snap yourself out of that and go, no, I'm choosing something more empowering, it really does change things, and it reminds you of who you really are. So yeah. Okay. So Emma, let's see for you. Okay. So for you, they're saying gentle, gentle. You're already very good at this, but they want to reassure you, and just provide you with some comfort, and yeah, reassurance is the word that's coming through, that all is well, nothing's gone wrong. You've not taken backward steps. Know that your body is the instrument that holds all the energies. And so, okay, so sometimes, so you're, okay, so body and soul connected. Soul gets into an expansion. It receives all the light. It is the light. So the soul in your body almost like bursts with light. And so this is where you have this magical, expansive, very, very big energies. And when you're creating and shifting a lot of changes, it is a lot for the body. So all that's going on is your body is just kind of gone, whew, need some space, need some space. So your body's integrating at the moment. You're doing all the right things. Know that you are. There's nothing that you need to do or fix or change or be right now other than where you are. Relax, relax, relax. What else? Yeah, they're just going gently with the message right now. It's not even about anything for you to know. It's just reassurance for you right now. You are absolutely doing perfectly. They want to say they use the word perfectly to fit with the human perspectives. It's not an energy that uh, they practice. That's more of a human thing, but sometimes they use our words so that it matches and it kind of fits with us, because their energy is like everything is perfect. So they don't even need the word, but they're just letting you know that everything is okay, and to release the worries. So if you were to fall back into the water on a floaty, and know that the water has you, and know that everything's okay, you can just breathe, 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 and know that you are being carried. So kind of just allow yourself to be carried through this time, and you don't need to do anything. There's nothing else to do. Okay, so just gentle, gentle, gentle. Okay, I feel that. It's very soothing. It's very, yeah, just doing some more breathing, listening to music, and just letting your body do what it needs to do. All right. They're saying there's time for more information. There's time for more movement right now. Just let it be. Yeah, totally fine. Okay. Okay, yeah, I feel that. It's like nice, peaceful. It's like a very peaceful energy they're floating through, and it's just very, yeah, same as the theme, right? The collective themes are just pressure off. We don't need to do as much as we think, right? And we often equate being ill with, oh no, we can't do as much, right? But actually, that's just perfect, perfect, and you're creating whatever it is that you need right now. That's why it's so spot on. Okay, good. Thank you, beautiful. Such a gorgeous message. I can feel that gentleness. Okay, not what I've been feeling at all. A really important reminder. Okay, yeah. Because especially when you've got a lot going on, sometimes it's like, oh shit, I'm ill, and we kind of see it as it's got in the way of our plans. We were planning to do this, planning to sort this out, and then boom, right? But actually, that period I've learned that through the years, when I really resisted any kind of physical illness. It's like, no. I had one recently. I still did my live streams. I was really like, ugh, felt horrible, and I just let myself rest. And I had so many insights, which I never would have had if I was doing the things that I had planned. I had all these things planned, and I just let them all go. So I feel like for you, there's probably a lot of stuff coming through, a lot of stuff. So if you just hang back and know that everything can just pause. It's okay. All right. Good, good. All right, let's see. Oh. Okay, so who's next? Hold on. Oh, they jump around these comments. Hold on, I just want to make sure I'm not missing any. Oh, Tracy. Yes. Okay. So again, if I've missed you, just pop one below so I catch you again. Okay. So Tracy, just can I have some guidance, please? Okay. Oh, so straight away. So sometimes they just start with the word. So self-soothing. So a little bit similar to the vibration of the message that was just shared. So you might even want to rewind and just hear that one again through your own lens. But self-soothing, let me just see. Yeah, so stepping into the energy of self-soothing, and self-soothing is about being able to really nourish yourself. It's almost like parenting yourself. So imagining if you had someone, a loved one, it could be a child or it could be somebody in need, how would you support them and help them feel soothed? What kinds of things would you offer them? And then just turn it around, show me, and then just shower yourself with the same. So you might feel that you've been doing the self-care, you've been doing certain elements, but they're encouraging you so you can take this deeper with self-soothing. So self-soothing even includes how you talk to yourself. So it's the things that you do, the physical acts. So they're showing me like even if it was a blanket around you, a cushion, a physical thing that helps you feel comfortable and lovely and soothed, but also it extends to how you speak to yourself. So actually, if you start to bring in some soothing words, you can listen to, if it helps you get it from outside, you could tune into kind of affirmations. Now they're saying with affirmations, of course, it's always about how they land. So you could pick some that just feel very gentle. They're not taking you any further than you feel is true, but they're just reminding you. But you can also equally do it for yourself. So just sitting with yourself and just maybe either writing them out or just practice. They're saying just self-soothing, because self-soothing is where you get your power from. Self-soothing means that you always have access to it and you never have to rely on it. So when you have maybe a source of someone near you or around you, and maybe it feels soothing in the moment, and then when they're not there, it kind of leaves us open to, oh no, I'm alone and I can't do it. So it's an encouragement and a reminder that you absolutely have the ability, but see it as a muscle and a skill. When we don't practice, it doesn't feel so strong. So it's simple. It's just a simple practice of just anything around self-soothing, what comes to you, what feels good, and allow yourself to do it, and that will really serve you at the moment. It's almost like just putting support around you, they're saying, but from your own self. All right, so let me know how that feels, because yeah, I love that. That feels very, what they're trying to the energy of that is very solid. It's like self-soothing from a place of solidness. And when you get good at that and you keep doing it, you kind of get to the point of, I can do this anytime. And then when we have friends or loved ones or even relationships that come into our life, then it becomes a bonus. It's very different, right? Very different. So we kind of have that as an addition rather than a source that we need. And that's where the self-empowerment really, they show me like the jigsaw puzzle, and that would be your piece that just clicks in like that. All right. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay. Let's see. And all right, so Anamika, I think, is the next. Let's see. Yeah, yellow colored hand, so that makes sense that it'll look like cheese. Thank you. Yeah, because that's what I saw. It's a piece of cheese. But Natalie's known me for many years, so she may know that I love cheese. Or maybe not. Okay, Anamika, any message would be appreciated. Absolutely. Let's see what's coming through. Okay, so straight away is the word as fun. Fun. Okay. Okay. So with all the responsibilities, with all the strains, with all the life stuff, they are saying you're so aware of it. You're already tapped in. You understand it. You're doing all of that. So having that over there, and they're saying you can still continue with that and understand that, and you're not shirking any of your responsibilities or anything like that. They're saying, but bringing in a sense of fun. So even though it may not feel like there's a whole lot of fun perhaps for you right now, but they're encouraging you to tune into, like, literally seek it out. So because once we start to look for anything, if we're looking at a certain car, you'll suddenly see it everywhere. So if you start to, all right, so they're showing me, like, take your fun pair of glasses and just put them on just for a little bit each day. So it could even be as you're on social media, or you're looking for something to watch, or anything, whatever you're looking at, start to put this lens on and start to actively seek out things that make you laugh, because that's what's really going to help you right now. Just things. It doesn't mean, it's not about dismissing your emotions or pretending that things are not happening the way that they are, but you have absolutely the capability of foot in both. Okay, so you can have the foot in, I understand this experience, these are the challenges, this is what I'm going through, and at the same time I'm going to create some lightness and fun. So it could be with who you interact with. It could even be more solitary, what you watch, what you tune into, even looking at clips or anything that creates that, and starting to create some lightness, because they're saying when you do that, you access a lot of your wisdom in there. You're very light energy. I can feel it. It's like it's like clouds. It's very light. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful energy. So just, yeah, I hope that feels good. Just see if there's anything else. Yeah, just around play and lightness. All right. So sometimes it kind of just goes to the sideline. So see if you can bring some of that in. I just saw Natalie saying, also, I am quite cheesy. You are cheesy and I love you. I love you for it. It's just, yeah, that's why I get it. I am also extremely cheesy. I love it. Okay, good. Annamika, that's lovely. Thank you. Good. I'm so glad you received that. And I'm guessing that might be a good one for a few people. I notice with myself, when I get into in text, I can be very intense as well. I have like this real intense side, and I can get very intense and very tuned in and tapped into the things happening. And then I notice, for me, it's when I lose my sense of humor, I it's like red alert. Red alert. It doesn't happen often, but when I do, if I suddenly feel like grumpy and I don't see the funny side of something, I immediately see that as a sign, and I go, okay, I'm in an energy that isn't truly mine. And then I get kind of press pause on everything. I'll come out of everything. I'll go and just, for me, it's either music that will feel lighter. I have a shower often that just flows off energy. I get into the lightness, and then from there, because it's a scale, right? So one thing leads to another. Then I have a shower, I feel light. Then I might eat something if I need to. Then I might go, right, I'm going to seek out something that I know is funny. And then I kind of snap back into my playfulness, and then I know I'm good. And then I can start, because I know when I lose my sense of humor, it's like, oh no, you're taking this way too seriously. But like they said, it's not about, if you're in pain and struggle and suffering, it's not about pretending that you're not, but it's we're starting to realize we can hold both. Like, I've had some stuff come up today, some family stuff. I was quite worried earlier. Got a little bit of news around my daughter, actually, and it was like, whoa, this is not okay. This is not okay. I was really worried, and then it's turned out that she's okay. There's just some stuff there that she's having to deal with, and it freaked me out a little bit earlier. But what it did, I noticed I could stay in I had the seriousness of it, but at the same time, I remembered that everything's a process and we're learning. And I was still able to kind of hold the other frequency as well. It was quite interesting today. I was kind of floating between the two. So yeah, I hope that helps you and anyone that that needs that, because there's so many energies right now. Okay. Let's see. Ah, Karen. Hello, Karen. Lovely lady. Welcome to. I don't think you've been on a live stream with me before. Maybe, or I've maybe not pulled a message for you. Ah, so nice to have you here. Okay. Could I have a card or message? Absolutely. Let's just see what's coming through. Let's see. So first of all, they want to commend you and acknowledge with you all that you've been doing, the consciousness and the attention that you give to what you do, and they just want to give you a little acknowledgement of that. It is seen, it is felt. Your divine team is always around you, and there's so much. They're showing me like it's almost like celebratory. It's like ta-da around you. There's a bit of that going on. Let's see. Like, of course, okay, so of course, guides are always happy. Like, even no matter what our experiences are, even when we're in struggle or anything, our guides are there and they support us unconditionally. But just saying at the moment, there's a bit of like for you. I don't know what that's about, but they're going, oh yay! They're really like cheering you on, encouraging you, whatever this is, whatever energies you've got at the moment, or decision that you've made, or something, some new thing that you're doing. There's a lot of cheering you on, smiling, encouraging you, a lot of encouragement for you to step into this light humor, um, not putting seriousness to what you're doing in whatever this area is for you. It's a different area, whatever it is for you, but they're saying go at it with a high vibration, and see the amusement in the experience as well. And if you continue to stay in the higher vibration, you're going to get a lot of laughs out of this, whatever this thing is. And you're also gonna, as you stay in the high vibration, you're not gonna see something and then lower your vibration. You're gonna maintain your vibration, see amusement with it, and as you stay in there, you're then going to attract these experiences that will match you. So it is a bit like you're going into these waters and playing around with all these different energies, but don't be fooled by some of what you see. There's a lot more to it, and by staying in the higher vibration and staying in your intention of what it is, you will attract whatever is going to come your way. Yeah, they're not, because we're public, we're just being mindful of private things. But let me know how that, I just see, I feel like there's something else that wants to come through. Yeah, okay, so just get real clarity, sit and think about what it is that you desire. Allow yourself to really give yourself permission. You're in a very different space now to the space that you were in. So you may feel that there are other things that you are now looking for as a reflection of who you've now become. You've gone through a tremendous level of change. So as a result, you're going to be in a different frequency to one that you were in before. So you are now open for very different opportunities. But there's a lot of fun. There's just showing me fun. There's a lot of fun and laughter to be had if you bring that attitude and perspective to it, because it's all about what you bring to it. If that makes any sense to you, because they're being very it's not very straightforward, so I'm just delivering. So I hope, let me know if you have a follow-up question to that, feel free to pop it below. But if that makes sense to you, then that's great. But I just invite you, if there is anything off the back of that, because I'm feeling the vagueness, but it might be just because I don't know what they're talking about, which often happens. Thank you. Yes. Okay, it makes sense. Okay, great. I'm just the messenger. I'm glad. Yeah, makes sense. All right. I hope so. Good. I'm intrigued. I wish you luck, whatever that is. Yeah, interesting, exciting, very enjoyable. Okay, let's see. Hello, Darlene. Just saw you come up there. Oh, Okay, yes. Hello, dear friend. If there's time for a message, is it time for me to go home? Okay. I thought I was supposed to do something spiritual here in Florida. Now feeling the energy here isn't what I require anymore. Okay. Yeah, big changes for you, right? Mm. Let's see. Okay, so they're giving you a little wink and saying, you know, that we are never going to tell you the steps to take, but we want you to recognize your own energy and trust in your own movement. So, yeah, so this is more like reflecting back at you what you're already knowing. So, when there is a change and shift in your energy and there's a change and shift in your desire, um, changing and shifting is okay. It's okay. So really the encouragement is to really allow yourself. Can you tap into that courage and allow yourself to fully follow what you're being guided? Because they're saying you're being very guided internally right now. Internally meaning your soul, your higher self. You already know what is right. And so simply notice the changes in how you feel. And your only decision making instrument here is how you feel. So this is contrary to what we're told, how to decide things. We make decisions from a place of pros and cons, what's the right thing, what's the correct thing, taking into account everybody's everything. But they want you to release that and encourage you to really start to follow your feeling on it, your feeling, your emotion on it, and that will be your absolute compass. They're wanting to remind you as well that there's so much conditioning around doing the right thing. um, we are often programmed away from just literally as simple as how does it feel in our bodies. So if you're being guided to move on, relocate, whatever it is that you're playing with, tune in, give yourself permission, and then follow it. It's more about the courage to follow it, because they're saying you already know what it is that you feel now, and they just want to give you the green light. Okay, so it's whatever you already know. The message is green light. You don't have to do anything more complex with it. Sometimes we feel like we're doing something wrong if we're just following our soul's guidance, right? We worry, 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 worry. It's all about worry. So green light. Okay. Um, yeah. Oh, okie dokie. Okay, I've got time for a few more. Um, oh, Wisteria, the cards you pulled for the collective hit home as well. Oh, great, great, great. Yeah, because they're more kind of generalized, and you can pick up any messages that you hear from anyone's. So you were saying you can think of several specific things you've second guessed recently. Oh, okay. So yes, I need to be better at this. Yeah, practice, practice, practice. Because we're just practiced at not following our guidance, right? It's just it's just the way that the world has taught us in so many ways how not to follow. Our school system, we go to school and immediately we get taught how to follow instructions, right? And straight away we're pulling us as children away from our own soul guidance, away from our feelings, away from our compass, right? And then we just start to second guess it when we actually tune in. But this is what we're doing now collectively, is really starting to tune back in. We're incredibly powerful when we tune in. Oh my God, we're so powerful. I love that. Oh, good evening, Carolina. Good evening. And thank you for your lovely message yesterday on my live stream. I appreciate that. Okay. Oh, so Emma, yeah, you've been feeling so overwhelmed. Yeah, with how quickly everything is moving. Exactly. Should have been doing lots of things this weekend, but cancelled everything. And also rescheduled tomorrow night's live sale. I am so glad. Congratulations on that, because that's a big one, especially when you've scheduled things. It's so easy. Like, there is a balance, right, between holding our commitments, right, and not flaking out. But there's a difference when you know that you need your health as a priority. And take that from me as someone who never prioritized anything to do with my health. So I'm so glad that you rescheduled, because you come back and then you'll deliver it at a better energy, and it's just going to be better for them and better for you. So it's an amazing thing. Okay. Okay, so we'll do the last few couple of messages. Tracy, are there any messages for me? Yes, lovely lady, there are messages for anyone that wants to tune in, as long as I've got the time. So yes, I can just tune in for you and see what wants to come in. And welcome. I don't think we've connected, so welcome onto the live stream. You're welcome, Darlene. You're welcome. Okay, so Tracy, let's see. I'll take a moment because that's a lot of downloading. So I'll just yeah, hold on before we get into Tracy. I'll take a moment. It's an interesting time right now. Okie dokie. All right, so Tracy. So words that are coming in for you around creativity and business. Let's see. So following the urge, following the creative impulses, having the courage to really, again, a kind of similar theme, following that inner guidance that comes through. Energy around taking the leap. They're going very slow with this. It's interesting because usually they stream through. So let me just see what's happening. What's the energy? Yeah, so they're kind of like, this is the energy. It's like, we're going to take a blanket and we're going to wrap it around you and we're going to get you comfortable and we're going to surround you with love. And at the same time, we're going to tell you to take leaps. We're going to tell you to expand out of your comfort zone. So it's like, but we're going to do it in a very gentle way. That's the energy that they're saying it. So they want you to kind of access comfort, safety, groundedness, being on a steady kind of path, but it's time for following your expansiveness. So acting on the impulses, the urges, the ideas, dreams, desires that are coming through, and they are coming through. So it's courage to trust what you're being given and guided, turning inwards to really receive some of those messages more clearly. Exciting times ahead, but lots of breathe. Yeah, because the energy that they deliver it in is also very specific to the person. So with you, they're kind of giving the snippet and then giving you a moment, and giving you a snippet and then giving you a moment. So it sounds like lots of big old expansive energies for you, but grounding them in. So not to be afraid of your own greatness is what's coming through. It's a really nice energy. Again, if there's anything that doesn't make so much sense there, feel free to just follow up, pop a comment below. Yeah, we'll do another few minutes and then I'll be logging off, but just let me know if that, because they're kind of like gentle but expansive. OMFG, thank you. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that as that resonates. I'm so intrigued. See, when I receive the messages, like, I want to know now. I want to know what's going on with you. So feel free to message me. But that sounds good. That feels good. It feels good. Feels very makes total sense. Okay, great. This is the thing about channeling. I love channeling, and sometimes like your lives are just magical and expansive. I'm like, I wonder what they're involved in. I wonder what they're up to. And it's just so exciting and I love it. So thank you. Thank you for asking that, because I got to channel that energy and it's very lovely. Okay. Emma, gonna run myself a bath and close the door. Yeah, inspired. Haha, thanks. Yeah, that's exactly the energy. Physically do that and also take that as an energy. Yes, enjoy the rest of the evening. And you, lovely lady. Okay, I'm in need of grounding, but the ideas are on overdrive. That makes total sense, because yeah, that's what they were. It was like, breathe, because what happens is it comes in. Sometimes it's the opposite problem. Like when we're stuck and we're in struggle, we don't feel like we have ideas, which is uncomfortable. But the other side of that is sometimes when we have the expansion, and it comes in, it's like it can be kind of uncomfortable or overwhelming because it's just so much, and I've definitely had that myself. So I get how that feels. So it's just slowing it all down. And they're saying, if you're because if you're just following the mind will just continue on that path, right? You'll just keep going. But actually, if you have the courage just to kind of let it go, trust that the ideas will still flow. You're not going to lose them, but grounding them in means they kind of come through, they go into your body, you integrate them, they don't go anywhere. It's like they're yours. They're there. So that's a nice energy. All right. So ground, ground, ground. Breathe. Replay this if you need that little reminder again. So that is it. I think there was one more lovely soul, and then we'll wrap up. Oh, Carrie. Hello, Carrie. Yes, yes, I will absolutely. Okay, so you're my final one. Okay. So Carrie, I'd like to take a moment. Whew, some of these energies. And just for anyone who oh yeah, quickly, two things before I do Carrie's and then sign off. Case study clients, right? So I'm opening spaces to speak to people right now because I'm doing my second book project. So I'm opening up spaces for you to work with me. It's a really exciting opportunity, irrespective of your ability to invest financially. So if you're not sure, just check out, I think it's day 17. So if you just scroll down on my page or back on my channel, you'll see a video and you'll see a link to apply, but I've put the link to apply above here in this video description. I've had a lot more interest than I expected, so that's great. So I'll be filtering through those if you're interested in that. And also if you are also, yeah, just for any of you that don't know, I do private laser focus channel sessions where we go in obviously more in depth when it's private. So the link is somewhere around, just so you know, that's something that I do if any of you want to go further with that. Okay, let's see. Right, Carrie. Okay, I'll just take a second. Okay. Let's see. So first one that's coming in for you is kindness. Kindness energy, fueling yourself up with kindness energy, the energy of kindness to yourself, about everything that you do. So they're just kind of showering you with this kind of loving energy and kindness. So there's a need right now to step into some of that. I'm going very gently with you as well. This isn't about lots of words for you right now. It's more about stepping into the energies of relaxation as well. Foot off the pedal. Okay, so it's like you've been putting foot on the pedal, go, go, go. It could be one area or life in general, I'm not sure, but it's foot on the pedal, go, go, go. So just kind of gently taking your foot off the pedal and just coming back into yourself and just showering yourself with kindness, lots of goodies, things that feel good. Lots of, yeah, it's almost like critical ideas and thoughts and things like that. I don't know if it's coming from outside of you or whether it's more internal, but so the message that's actually what they're saying is, can you step into the courage to see yourself in the highest light? Because sometimes there's a tendency to downplay, diminish one's own power, one's own generosity, loveliness, high vibrational energy, and sometimes there's like an overtaking of this and false beliefs, false mindset, false programming that sort of feeds you the ideas perhaps that you are less than you are somehow. And so just bearing that in mind, just stepping back into the energy of kindness for yourself, even writing down things that you're proud of about your own self, about your own accomplishments, around your intentions, what you're here to do. And just, yeah, really just kindness is a real kind of word that's coming through. It's like it's literally what they're doing is they're putting it up in lights for you. That's the energy. It's like kindness in lights hung up on your wall so you can see it. And they're encouraging you to tune into that word. So imagine this big word in lights. Tune into that. Step into that vibration and just and some reflective time around what that means for you. Are you getting enough of that energy outwards? And are you getting enough of that energy of kindness internally? Because it's both external and internal. Hmm, let's see. Yeah, and there's also alongside that is the courage to kind of light your own flame. That's what they're saying. Courage to like almost imagine there's a candle inside of you, and it's like courage to get the lighter and light that flame and let it burst out, let it expand. But kindness is needed for that, to allow yourself. Yeah, they're just it's very calming energy, that one. Very calming, and just giving yourself some space. They're saying this is something for you to reflect on, and it may even be in a few days to a few weeks that this makes a little more sense for you even. So it's kind of they're just leaving some space around it. So the way that it feels is that almost like it might not even fully make complete sense right now. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, but just allowing the space. And they're saying reflect, replay this message maybe 2-3 weeks, or reflect on the message, see what comes up. And it's just they're kind of just opening the door into this energy of kindness and lighting your own flame, and just let it's like something to marinate. Okay, lovely lady. So let me know if that if that makes sense. Yeah, very different energies, very different energies. So that is it. I think that is everybody. I think I have not missed anyone. If I have, I apologize, and it's not personal, but I will catch up next time. And I'll just see if there's anything else. Anything else just to round this session off. Thanks, spiritual chills. Okay, good, good. I love it. I love it. Good. Yeah, that'll make more sense to you. Okay, so let's see one last kind of collective message. Let's see, or anything they just want to share. Yeah, so they're saying not an exciting message of something you've never heard before, but this is just a reminder of just breathing and grounding. So how we took those 3 breaths earlier, just continuing to do this. Many of you forget to breathe, you forget to come back into your bodies. There's an information overload, there's an energy overload happening, there's a lot moving. And so many of your lives, you're feeling changes and shifts. This is alongside the collective. And so just bear in mind that there's a lot going on. And sometimes when you don't acknowledge just how much there is going on, it's as if you are continuing on your life and not taking that into account. And then that sometimes creates the overload and the overwhelm. So nothing's going wrong. And know and remember that you are all, each of you, being divinely guided. If you remember this, you can take the responsibility off your own shoulders. We know this is a message we share many times, but it is always helpful to share again, that you have your own guidance. You have guidance from your soul. You are a soul. You have guidance from your higher self. You have guidance from your own spiritual divine teams, your guides. All of you have guides. Even if you do not know that you do, you all have guides. You've all been guided. And so if you start to look at your life as a co-creation, if you start to see yourselves as these courageous souls who dropped down onto the earth plane and decided to be here for this time in humanity, you came into this physical form with the communication from above, source, divine, God, whatever word makes sense to you. You came in as a co-creation. You're also creating alongside other souls. And so when you know this, you do not have to take the burden of the entire world on your shoulders. You get to just focus on your own experience, and know that the more that you focus on your own experience, you are uplifting the entire planet, because you are that powerful. So you do not have to put pressure on yourselves. Resting is equally powerful as taking inspired action. There are different phases, there are different seasons. And so allow yourself to just flow with the different seasons and allow yourself to just be wherever it is that you are right now without judging it or making it wrong, because it is not. It is beautiful, it is divine, it is timely. And there is so much greatness here for you. Okay. Okay. Good. I love it. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, all of you, for joining. I love the interaction. Thank you for asking your questions. Thank you for trusting me as well, and being so open. And the fact that you ask the questions, I get to channel, and then also the messages definitely relate to others. And I know when people watch the replay, they often pick up messages that they just needed to hear as a result of many of your questions. So thank you as well for that. It's so helpful. And that is it. So I send you all so much love. And if you are interested in exploring a transfer, we're going magical for this book project. Magical transformations / transitions. Yeah, if you feel the call, have a look at that, the case study info. Coded Healing tomorrow starts tomorrow. So any of you that are interested in jumping in on that, we have a really lovely group. We're going to go for 8 weeks. I think that's everything. And so I'll be continuously doing my live streams. So this is a long one. This is just the channeled deep dive, but I'm literally here on my page and on YouTube and on my Facebook page every day because I did this challenge to myself and it's going really well. It's going really well. So you can always connect. So dip in, dip out to that if you just want to connect. You know where to find me. And I'll be, oh yeah, I have got something really good. I'm sharing probably tomorrow, Monday or Tuesday, I'll be sharing it. So something around my membership. I've already shared with you guys who are in the membership, so I'm going to share that. I am excited about that one. I'm excited. I'll share that with you either Monday or Tuesday. But yeah, I'm here, so don't be afraid to reach out. I've got links to everything in the description, so you can just check out. I do quite a few different ways of working with people, so there's something for different levels, different ways. We can explore that. But even if you don't work with me, I am happy to connect with you on here. I love it. So I wish you an amazing rest of your Sunday. Have a great rest. Have a great week coming up. Enjoy October. And you're welcome, Wisteria. You're welcome. And yeah, thanks for joining me. Yes, have a great evening. Okay, lots of love. And I'll be here on my page again tomorrow. Okay, see you then.